Well, hello. Oh, kind of need to have a microphone, don't we? Hello, hello. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I just got so into working on a script and I was in a zone. Um, but hi, good to see you. Daddy's home. My husband just got home. It looks like Jay Derrick just joined. Thank you so much for joining the community. It's pretty exciting. That makes me really happy. I have no idea what we're going to chitty chat about tonight. I'm just checking out my fit here and making sure that everything's kosher. Yeah, and the light is on me. It's all good. It's all good. I don't even know what to talk about. To be perfectly honest, I'm like actually about to have a panic attack. So talking and doing something might be good for me, but I might not make any sense while I do it. Hi, Melissa. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Oh gosh, let's see what's been going on. What's been going on? So I kind of preemptively announced that I started another channel. So that's something that I've been working on. I took down the post because I was like, wait, it's too early. It's too early. So I will announce it later. So I wanted to address that just in case some of you actually saw the post that I did. And then you're like, well, what happened to it? So the other channel has nothing to do with laugh lines. The other channel just actually goes towards my love of body cam videos. And basically the premise is that I've got body cam videos that end with, well, and they were charged with disorderly conduct. And it's like, well, what happened next? Right. So that's where I come in and I talk about what happens next. I've only got 3 videos on it right now. I've got 2 more that I'm about to record. So when there's more on there for you to watch, I'll put the link in a post. But also, I'm not very good at it yet. It's a totally different way of making YouTube videos. It's just something that I thought would be fun to do. So I've been doing that. I don't know why, because I just have so much free time. Hey, Lonely in Truth, good to see you. Hello, hello, Diana. Good to see you. I've been thinking about you a lot lately. I know we didn't have the members only live stream this week because I've, again, not been feeling so hot this week. But I have been thinking about you. So please know that. Melissa Schlanger, it's good to see you too. Sheila, yes, good to see you. AJ, hello, hi. Oh, Doug Hammond, hello. That's my husband. So Doug is just getting home from work. I love that he loves these live streams just as much as I do. He calls them the show. He likes to come on and hang out, and he really loves these monthly ones. Hi. Hello, how'd it go?
It's fine.
It's fine, he said. It's fine. I'll get the scoop later. I'll get the scoop later. Let's see. She's eating dinner. Dragon Moon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's been a long time, I feel like, since we've chitty chatted. Dragon Moon, thank you so much for being here. Dragon Moon's been with me like since the beginning. I think he was probably actually like one of my first comments. He's almost always first to comment on my new videos. So I'm glad you've already subscribed. I know it needs a little work. I'm a little rough. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Medina Jones, hello, hello. Hi, Sheila. Hope to you, Doug and Posey are doing well. We are, like I mentioned, Doug is just getting home from work. He had the side company that we've got going on that we're trying to make work. He had a job from there tonight, so I need to find out how that went. Let's see. Jean says hi from Minneapolis. Hello. Medina says hi to Doug. Kelly, hi. Happy Ferret just got home and hopped onto your live. What a good man. He is a good man. Where's Posey? Right there. There she is. Hey, Posey. Posey, they want to say hi. Doug's going in and out of the garage, so the door's beeping. So she's very curious about what Daddy's doing. Very curious. Hi, Pose. You gonna say hi to your fans? You got to earn your paycheck, girlfriend. Huh? We got to keep you in the lifestyle to which you have grown accustomed. He just stopped and waved at her. So yeah, she's there. She's there in her spot. Life with Gen X values. Been looking forward to this live. Did my second live stream this week. No views except from myself and from other channels. That's okay. Just keep going. Live streams are fun. I feel a little guilty on live streams because I just sit here and talk, right? And I read all your comments and I answer your questions and stuff like that, but I feel like it's very I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. It's the Sheila show. I feel kind of bad because I'm just talking and I'm not like, I don't know, interacting. I don't know. We did do the members only group. We did do a Zoom call in the end of October, and that was pretty fun. So I might do another Zoom call for members because that was actually nice to interact. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's see here. Lord Tenderloin, first time on the live stream. So stoked to stumble across your channel. Hi from Canada. Thank you for being here. I love it when people say that they're happy to find my channel. Oh, so that's another thing that we can talk about. It's really exciting, and I bet it's going to happen this weekend. I'm almost at 50,000 subscribers, which is blowing my mind. That there are, gosh, even 10 people that think I'm cool and want to hang out and watch my videos and listen to me. So that's a really exciting thing. Subscribers on YouTube, it's wonderful, but it is a vanity metric, right? Um, it just kind of makes me feel accepted, right? That number does. It makes me feel like I'm reaching people, I'm helping people. It makes me feel like I'm actually doing what I set out to do with this YouTube channel. It makes me feel like we truly are building a community, because it is. If you go through and read the comments, we are truly a community of like-minded people, and it's cool, right? Everyone's supporting each other. The back and forth is cool. Very rarely do I ever have to remove a comment because someone's being rude or, feisty or whatever. So it's just so cool. And that's really, really exciting. Let's see. Melissa says hi to Posey. Crystal clear. Hi, first time actually being able to catch your live. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're here. I know that it's late to do it, but if I do a live earlier in the day, then other people can't. It's so difficult when you're dealing with time zones to figure out what time to do a live. So I always just do it at this time, and I figure that people can rewatch it. I guess maybe the next one I should try to do during the day, but then Doug might get mad because then he won't be able to come. Let's see. Medina Jones says, how is the weather where you are in Colorado? Today it was like 73, 74 degrees. So really warm, really warm. There's like no hint of snow at this juncture. So we might have a really nice Thanksgiving, which I love. I love it when Thanksgiving is sunny and not cold and snowy, because we have to drive quite a ways to go to where my family is. If we're doing that this year, I heard rumblings that there was Thanksgiving at my stepmom's house, but then I haven't really heard anything else since then. I suppose I should probably check in. If not, that's fine. If there's no Thanksgiving, I'm cool. Doug and I can just sit in bed and watch a show. We're watching Murders Only in the Building right now. I think we're on season 3, and I really like it. I think it's a really cute little show. I just think it's really cool to see like Martin Short, like actually doing like a role where he's not being goofy. And Steve Martin, of course, is amazing. Selena is amazing. So it's a really fun little show. So we're into that right now. Let's see. Lord Tenderloin, the unemployed little freeloaders. Oh, you have 2 pugs in your house. Oh, yeah. She's now laying by the door with her baby because she's got to be kind of in between where Doug and I are. I had a pug before I had Posey. His name was Petey. And I absolutely love the breed. I really do. She's a lot different than Petey. Petey was a lot more cuddly, and she will cuddle with you, but really only from the waist down. She'll lay up against your leg, right? She'll lay up against your foot or your shin, right? She doesn't really want to cuddle anywhere up here. Let's see. Dina says, I love the Sheila show. Hi, Posey. Helena says, PetSmart ad. Oh gosh. From your typing fingers to their ears, right? Chewy is like my dream sponsorship. Chewy would be amazing. I don't know if they still do them. I should look, but they used to do these commercials where like the Chewy box would show up at the door and the dogs run up. So I would love to do like a video where we show Posey how she's always like laying in her couch, and something along the lines of, even Posey gets up for Chewy, something silly like that. I think it would be funny in my head, but yes, I would love that. And PetSmart is owned by Chewy. Yeah, or it's vice versa. Chewy owns PetSmart or PetSmart owns Chewy, one or the other. They're owned by the same people. Dragon Moon, yay, 50K, then the world. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Then the world. I really do want that little silver play button thing, but really only for, God, I don't even know how to say this without sounding. Let me take a sip of coffee. Just a second. I need a sip while I think for my words. That's good coffee. I've said this before, and I'm sorry if I repeat myself saying it again, but I've never really felt like I belonged anywhere. And doing this YouTube channel was scary because I didn't ever in a million years think that people would benefit from my knowledge, or that people would like hanging out with me, right? And listening to what I have to say, because, some people find my laugh annoying, or some people find my hair too thin or too white. So, whatever. But doing this, it's actually, for the first time in my life, I actually feel like I can be myself and like I belong somewhere, and that I don't have to necessarily watch my words, and that I could say what I want to say. Right. So I just feel accepted. And so that number just gives me validation that I'm okay, if that makes sense. Right. That others can see in me what I wish I could see in myself, if that makes sense. Am I getting a little too deep? Am I letting a little too that's really what that number means to me, though, if that makes sense. Astro CEO says, we're in Colorado. I am in Westminster, Colorado. Thank you, Medina. Brett, hello from Minnesota. Hello, Minnesota. Minnesota. What's the weather like in Minnesota? Because that's where it's cold. Minnesota's cold. Medina says she's still messed up from the time change. This is the first time that the time change hasn't messed with me that bad. I haven't really noticed it. But then again, I've had a lot of anxiety over the last couple of weeks. So I'm wondering, maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe there's a time change. I don't know. Posey notices the time change because now she can't get her BONE at the right time. It's like an hour later. So that's a little stressful for the puppers. Lord says, I've got a 17-year-old fawn pug, grumpy as hell, and a teeny black pug named Iggy, who's 3. Yeah, Petey lived to be 16, so your little guy is 17. That's amazing. That's amazing. We're already friends because we're pug people. Pug people are special. We are. Every pug person I've ever met has a pair of socks or a mug or a T-shirt that has a pug on it. I don't, though. No. Just kidding. Let's see. Concerned. Hello. Hi. Good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. Helena, thank you for the smiley face. Concerned says that BlackRock owns Chewy, PetSmart, and the rest of the world. I don't even know who BlackRock is. I should look. I'm so uneducated. You should know this by now, Concerned. I just live in this little blissful bubble with no news or no politics or nothing. I don't even know what's going on. Let's see. Concern says, aren't we here to look past our personal preferences, a person's hair, laugh, or voice, and see through to their soul? Well, that's why I was saying that we are a group of like-minded people, right? The people that stick around, the people that show up, the people that are in the comments, the people that watch the videos, those are our people, right? I don't want to say they're just my people. They're our people. We're all so similar. We have this like thread that goes through that we're just all so similar, and we have similar needs, wants, ideals, not in every way, of course, but I don't know. We all are kind of connected in some way. Let's see. Is it Ain? AINE? Ain word? I'm so glad I found you. You speak my truth. See, that's what I was just saying. We're all like connected in this way. We all kind of think the same way. Melissa says that it was snowing in Toronto this week. Astro says he's in Castle Rock. The only thing I know about Castle Rock are the outlet stores, which I haven't been to for many, many years. But yeah, I used to love the outlet stores in Castle Rock. Helena says Maine. Okay, I missed something. Sorry if I missed something. Brett says we love you because you're unfiltered. The thing is that's not true. I'm so filtered. YouTube doesn't like cursing in certain words, so I really try really hard just to kind of limit my cursing, but sometimes it pops out. Kay says, "Hey from Longmont, Colorado. Hey, that's where Doug grew up." Life with Gen X values. One good thing about having no views at your live stream is how much you can be yourself. And you're learning, right? You're finding your people. So yeah, that's awesome. I mean, the very first live stream that we did here, we had like, I don't know, almost 200 people. And since then it hasn't been that big, but it's been quality, right? It's been the people that rewatch the live streams and the people that participate. It's just been wonderful. It's been amazing. And I wish that for you. Let's see. Hello from the UK. Hi, Abdul. Hi. Isn't it like in the AM in the UK? Isn't it like really early morning? That makes me feel really good that you're watching me from there. Helena says that BlackRock are demons. I don't know who they are. Concern says, and so many of us have experienced the world in similar ways. Absolutely. Let's see. Lord Tenderloin says, Edmonton, Alberta snow is headed our way. It's -6 degrees Celsius, which is 21 degrees Fahrenheit. And pug people, once you go pug, you never go back. Diana Kirkpatrick says, still in recovery after being laid off in August. You're in Chicago now. Just let yourself have time to heal. I actually never really realized how toxic corporate America was until I left it. And getting laid off, it doesn't feel good. It just, especially right now when it's so difficult to find another job. I don't know your situation, but just give yourself a little bit of grace and let yourself take care of yourself as much as you can. I'm sorry that happened to you. Concern says, oh yeah, I actually really like the outdoor walks that you've recently introduced. Thank you. I just actually made the decision today. I was doing them every week, but I think now I'm going to do every other week. So every other week will be the outdoor walkie walk videos, and then the week that I don't have one, I will do a members only video. So I decided to do that because I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. When I introduced the Thursday video, it was to push myself to do something new and to learn and to see if that grows my channel. And it didn't necessarily grow my channel, but it made the people that are already here really happy. So that's what I'm going to do now, is that every other week I will do the Thursday walkie walk video, and then on the off weeks, it will be the members only videos that I do, which are also kind of walkie walk videos as well. So yeah, so thank you so much for sharing that feedback, because those walkie walk videos were very difficult for me to start doing, because especially this last one, because it was a really nice day and everybody for some reason was outside. So there I am, just walking down the street with my camera, and my dog, who was mewling like crazy. She just stops and goes, right? She hates going for walks. But everybody was out, and I was like so embarrassed. And then I was like, you know what? I got to get this video done. Let's go. And I just kind of ignored everything that was going on. And then the trash man came by. It was a lot, but it was fun. And so it's been good for me to do it. It's been definitely a learning experience. It's been definitely taking me out of my comfort zone. But I like the, I don't know, the off the cuff kind of way to it. So Tuesdays, I still keep the videos where I actually, have a script and I do a little bit of research and I watch my words a little bit more. But those Thursday ones are just kind of like blah, 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 blah. Just like that. Let's see here. Going down. It's 1 a.m. in the UK, Abdul says. Well, thank you so much for coming. That's so sweet. But it's Friday. It's Friday. Woo! Stella Blue says, I have had to take your attitude to work many days, and I appreciate the recent holiday video. Oh, thank you so much. And I'm glad that you can take a little bit of my attitude with you to work. I actually am throwing around the idea. I get a lot of comments where people say about my videos, this should be taught in high schools, right? So I have this idea, and you can let me know what you think in the comments, but to do a workshop kind of thing. And yes, this would be something that would cost money, but only a little bit of money. The place where I host my website, you can actually create communities. So let's say that you buy this workshop that I do and you get the workbook. We can spend time once a week together discussing the lesson kind of thing. And I'm thinking of doing something like how to survive corporate America. So kind of taking a lot of the lessons that I've learned and putting it into a workshop, basically to hopefully educate younger people, right? And to validate the older ones. Right. And just to kind of have a place where we can all commiserate and chitty chat about it. So that's also something that I've got in the works, because community is really important to me. So I don't just want to make a course and put it out there. I want to have a community wrapped around it. So that's something that I've been thinking of doing. But I don't see any hearts or anything flying. So I don't know if you guys like it or not. So you have to tell me. Let's see. Jean Marie says there's a place called Castle Rock in Duluth, Minnesota on the North Shore. Minnesota, it's so cold. Let's see here. Stella Blue, education is also a very toxic field. Yes. I actually was a college professor for a while, and yeah, it was incredibly toxic and very backstabby. Oh, so backstabby. Woof. Abdul says being unemployed, especially for over a decade, it's horrible, and it can make one feel like they want to terminate themselves. So we got to watch talk like that, Abdul. Not only because I mean, I don't want to trigger anyone else here in this space, but I worry. Then it makes me worry. So the thing that I keep trying to tell myself is that it's just a job. It really is just a job. And in the grand scheme of things, what's important is like right here under my roof, right? My husband and my dog. That's really all I need. And that helps me get through those kinds of days. So please reach out if you do start feeling like you need some extra help, because a permanent solution to a temporary problem is never, ever the answer. And I know that feeling, and I know it well, and I've been through it many times. And all I can say is I'm super glad that I never listened to myself in any of those times, because life is pretty good, even in the bad days. Even on the bad days. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes I just kind of feel like I'm babbling, and I'm really sorry if I'm not making any sense. Farm Girl says, you make the tough days easier. Love your sense of humor. Seriously, would have hung out with you in the corporate world. We could have shared smart ass memes throughout the day. You know what? Right when I read that, Farm Girl, I started thinking about, you know what? I would probably have turned into that person that we would be talking about someone, just being little catty gossips. And then I would accidentally send the message to the person that we were talking about. Have you guys ever done that before? Where you're like, oh, I just freaking hate Joe. He's such an idiot. And then Joe's like, oh, you're talking to me. Right? You're like, oh shit, Joe. I'm just kidding. It was just a joke, buddy. Right? Oh, I've done that so many times. Let's see. Wait, did Diana say something and I missed it? Oh, Diana Kirkpatrick. Yes. Okay. Still in recovery. Got it. Scrolling down. Dragon Moon likes the walkie talkies. Your fabulously frugal friend. Woo, that was hard. It was a beautiful day outside. Kudos to you for pushing through the embarrassment of others seeing you record. Thank you. Thank you so much. And so there's a lot of people in my neighborhood that work from home. And there's one guy that's across the street that he just kind of does handyman stuff, and he does like insurance stuff. So he's always home, but he's always out, right? Washing his cars, doing his lawn. He's always outside. So he was like tooling around the neighborhood in a golf cart. Every time he drove by, I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, hey, Sheila. And I'm like, ugh, can you not see what I'm doing here? I'm working, dude. Yeah, but I did it. I did it. I pushed through. Let's see here. La, la, la. Oh, Lonely and True says, love the idea. Will the training be in Zoom? Probably, Diana, probably. Um, Abdul says, sorry for those remarks. Please don't be sorry for saying those things, Abdul. I just am overly sensitive about triggering uh, language, if that makes sense, because there's so many people here. And while I firmly believe that everyone needs to be responsible for their own triggers, I like to make sure that we don't do anything that uh, can be construed that way, if that makes sense. But I appreciate what you're going through, and I appreciate you sharing your thoughts. And this is a safe space. I just wanted to say something before it went a little more awry. Uh, so Concern says, yes, the course for younger people sounds like a fantastic idea. Yeah, it would be a course for everybody, right? It would be a course for everybody, young and old. Because like I said, the young people could hopefully learn, and then the older people could feel validated and then also share their thoughts. And also know, because like with the videos, like especially the managed out video, the opt out video, so many of those people are like, oh my God, I wish I would have known this years ago. Right. So me taking the experience that I had for 30 years and teaching some of the tips and tricks that I used to get through it, I think that would benefit, the older crowd as well, medium to older crowd. But thank you, Concerned. Medina likes the idea. Concern says, just so you know, you're not alone. Even in the academic world, when I was in college, I saw a professor cry because some of his colleagues were criticizing his theories. Well, that's awful. Abdul says, to elaborate, sorry for those dark remarks. You're not wrong. And same here. Exhibiting patience and perseverance. Yes, yes. Jean says, I think the workshop is a great idea. Cool. Yay. Concern says, no need to apologize for my experience with Sheila. We're here to look at some of the more uncomfortable truths about our society. Yeah. Alicia says, hey, folks, what's happening? Yes, hang in there, Abdullah. You're not alone. Absolutely, you're not. Absolutely, you're not. We are a group of people, and I think a lot of us have felt the same way. Doug says, the Zoom call was awesome. That was what we did. We did that around my birthday. The Zoom call, the members only Zoom call. It was awesome. It was awesome. It was super fun. Concern says, I worked in a big law international firm where one of the partners was visiting from England, and the managing partner accidentally sent a blast email to every attorney in the firm. I've done that. I've done that. I was the argument for why like individual contributors should not have access to like the all, thread, the all, you can type in, all employees, and it sends it out to like everybody. That was a big mistake. Abdul says, thank God I'm not at the point now, but thank you for the nice words, everyone. Good. I'm really glad to hear that you're not at that point right now. Really, really glad. Stella says, just a job, a paycheck, and a pension. Golden freaking handcuffs. It, it really, I'm trying to find my words. Coffee might help. I'm an iced coffee girl, by the way. So that's what we got going on here. It really is just a job. And I understand that we need to work in order to earn money, in order to live, but there are other ways to do that. If you're in a place that's incredibly toxic and it's taking bits and pieces of you by the day, I didn't realize where I was until I was out of it. And I know I've said that over and over again, but it just still boggles my mind that I never realized behaviors that I did, like Like, it was just normal to feel sick going to work every day. It was normal to feel worried about my performance on a daily basis. It was normal to, whenever the boss said, let's have a little talk, or whatever, to feel like, oh my God, I'm going to get fired, right? All of those feelings were completely normal, and it's not normal. We shouldn't feel that way about a job. And corporate and any job, making it feel like this is your passion, right? This is my passion. Doing this is what I'm so passionate about it. No, I'm here because you need someone to help you build a product in order for you to make money. And I need to make money doing that. That's all. It's just a financial transaction. That's all work really is. And we've made it into so much more by using that language of, oh, we're a family here. And, whatever, right? It's not that. It's just money. That's all it is. That's all it is. Concern says hi to Doug. No one's business. I have a Jim I message of hope. Back to working full time and had a good week. Feels like a miracle. Well, that's good. I don't know what Jim I message of hope is. I'm wondering if you did like talk to text and it just kind of garbled your words there. But I am so glad that you're back to working full time and that's what's making you happy. I love hearing that. No Name says, I just discovered this channel. It's very relatable. Well, thank you, No Name. It's good to have you here. I'm so glad that you're here with us tonight. Your fabulously frugal friend. That's really hard to say. That's one of the best parts of recovering during a layoff is having all those realizations. What's normal and what's maladaptive. Yes. So yes, I don't know if I would call it one of the best parts. I would call it, I felt really stupid. And sometimes I still do feel really stupid. Like, why did I so fully buy into all of it? Right? Why? Why couldn't I see what I was doing to myself? I was just so damn proud. I was so proud that I had become a person that, you know, was so far out of what my past dictated that I would become that I didn't care. I would work all the time just because I was so proud of that job. I don't know if that makes any sense. This is one of those nights that I'm probably going to go back and look at this live stream and go, yeah, I don't remember saying any of that. Just babbling. Um, Let's see. Jean Marie says, I guess my passion was never the company mission. Never. That's their passion. That's the passion of the people who own the company, not mine. My passion is making money so I can pay my mortgage. Let's see here. Tea time. No one's business. Sorry, bad typos. Okay, it was typos. Sometimes I just wonder, maybe you're young and there's some kind of, hip new phrase that I don't know about that's out there. Let's see. Thank you for sharing and greetings from Australia. We have lots of people that are in Australia. Oh, look, no one's business is also in Australia. Lord Tenderloin, it's a boiling frog. So yeah, I don't know what that means. And out of context, I'm like, okay, what are you having for dinner, buddy? Alicia Rab says the idea of the job before has become so normalized that we no longer can see what it takes away. When I was let go from my optical job, it took about a day to realize how tired I was. Yeah, that's another thing, the exhaustion from it all. And I think I don't want to keep just saying that it's corporate because so my husband, Doug, he's a plumber. So he also deals with that. I think every company in every industry has that. I'm thinking about even when I worked like in the restaurant industry, right? It's always that way. My passion was not being a hostess, but the company wanted to hear that that's what my passion was. So that's what I said, right? It's so strange. Jen Jack says, Jen Jack Cat. Oh, that's a fun name. Jen Jack Cat says, hi, Sheila, just tuning in now, listening to you as I drive home from work. Yuck. Well, at least you're on your way home and it's Friday. I can do my, hi, Jen Jack Cat. How are you doing today? I hope that your drive home is peaceful and uneventful. That's a radio voice. Dragon Moon says, yes, we were in survival mode. Let's see. Oh, Lonely and True says, Cassandra says, it's Diane. Lonely and True says, you look amazing, by the way. Thank you. I won't even tell you how this look came together. Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why not. Doug Doug texted me, live stream tonight, right? He's excited. And I was like, shit. Because I was so ingrained in my work. I was getting an extra hour or so of working because Doug wasn't home. Totally spaced the live stream. So I'm starting the coffee because I needed coffee. Let me have a sip real quick again. I needed coffee. I rushed in, put on a shirt, said I don't like it, then put on a vest over the shirt. And then, grabbed a hat. And then I was like, okay, lipstick, mascara. All right, this is it. This is what we're going with, people. I didn't even want to turn the lights on. If I could broadcast from the dark, I probably would have. Oh, funny. Aussie. Alicia says, I slept for most of the day before I could figure out what boundaries needed to be set. Yes. Lord Tenderloin says it's an analogy. The boiling frog. So now I'm going to have to look for it. Boiling frog. Oops, I can't even spell. Boiling frog. The premise is that if a frog is put suddenly into boiling water, it will jump out. But if the frog is put in tepid water, which then is brought to a boil slowly, it will not perceive the danger and it will be cooked to death. Dude. Huh. Okay. I see a future video idea because that just really was inspiring to me. The boiling frog. Can you imagine the thumbnail for that one? Funny. No name. I don't know. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's see. Lonely and True says, when you said about being seen on YouTube, same. I have lifelong friends from my channel and from your group. That's great. I love it. No one's business. Those mission statements are red flags when I see them hanging in the reception area. My second to last job actually had it painted on the wall. Yes. When you see them hanging there, you're like, yeah, okay, this is some Kool-Aid stuff. Sure just says, I just ate amazing tacos, have to share. So glad. Are you going to share the tacos or just the story that you ate the tacos? Because if you're just sharing the story, I think that's a little selfish. Sure. Oh, honey, we might have to get tacos for dinner. Dr. Winter, we are in peak optimization. Barbara described it as every job as a fire alarm was pulled, and if you don't die, it's normal. Every job as if a fire alarm was pulled and you don't die, it's normal. Yeah, I could see that. Lord Tenderloin says the boiling frog theory. Oh, he just explained it. I just looked it up. We're a little behind. I'm a little behind. Concern says, speaking of kids' phrases, I was going to tell Doug that I have mad respect for plumbers. Oh, Doug's already answered. Yeah, see, I'm reading all the comments and I get a little bit behind. So yeah, I have mad respect for plumbers too. I really do. I have mad respect for what he does during the day. He just shared pictures with me yesterday of a black widow that was with him. A black widow is a poisonous spider we have here. And because he's in a crawl space with all of the freaking cobwebbies all over the place. He's like, oh no, he just hung out with me. We just hung out and worked together. I'm like, no, screw that. Screw it all. No. I do not like that. But yeah, I could not do what my husband does. Especially being the age that we are. He's been doing it for 30 years and he still carries toilets up 3 flights of stairs or water heaters into crawl spaces. It just is amazing to me. Linda says, love your hat, Sheila. Greetings from California. Or is that Canada? Is CA California or Canada? I feel stupid that I just said that out loud. But thank you for the compliment. Let's see. Lonely and True says, love the combo. Your hat and top match is so cool. Well, the shirt that I have on underneath it is it's a shirt. It's got a little skull on it and it says fueled by iced coffee and anxiety. And I was like, nah, it's too close to home today. I don't want to wear it. Plus, wearing a white shirt for these things makes me feel like really pale, like translucent pale. Oh, let's see. Choo choo choo. Doug, no, I have never really heard of that. You guys have gone through. Um, I'm sorry, I'm just getting caught up on some comments. I'm skipping some, but yes, no, I have never heard of the boiling frog theory. So now I have. So yeah, I know a lot of things, but I don't know a lot of things too. So don't be shocked if I don't know something. Um, yeah, I don't know a lot. I don't know probably more than I actually know. Lord Tenderloin says I'll do the artwork. Oh, Happy Ferret says I just spit out my tea. Can you imagine the thumbnail for that one? Yeah, I can. But maybe I'll do it as a point like I'll like put my head on a frog and I'll put myself in a pot. I don't know if how that would go over. I get so many wacky ideas for thumbnails, you guys, and with the advent of AI, I can do almost anything that my brain dreams up, but my brain works a little bit differently, and so I think that it's a brilliant concept. And I do A/B tests with my thumbnails. The thumbnail is the little picture that you see when one of my videos goes out, and I do A/B concepts, and I'll think that the one that is the most brilliant, it's got like 20% of the clicks. I'm like, oh shoot, it's awful. The other one gets like, whatever, 80% of the clicks. And it's yeah. So the things that I think are brilliant are not necessarily brilliant design wise. Let's see. Alicia says, oh, we guys are still talking about boiling frogs. Is this good for the company? My honey says. I used to actually, they sell it on Amazon, a Office Space kit. Now, if you haven't seen Office Space, you should, because I think it applies to just about every industry. But it's one of our favorite movies. But they actually sell an Office Space kit that has like an Initech mug, and it has the banner that says, is this good for the company? It has a red swing line stapler. There's like this little kit. I got it one year for like a white elephant gift at like a holiday party kind of thing. Oh, holiday parties. God, I'm so glad. First of all, I'm so glad that I'm not having to go to one this year. And secondly, I'm glad that when Doug's company does have them, he doesn't want to go either. Yay. I lucked out, you guys. I lucked out with my husband. Let's see. Jeremy, come on now, Jeremy. The boiling water frog story is a great metaphor, but it's not scientifically accurate. Frogs will jump out if the water gets hotter. State your source. State your source, Jeremy. Oh, let's see. Oh, Doug and Concern are talking plumbing. I'm just going to skip over that. Let's see. Lonely and True says, I was hoping that would happen, that they would jump out. Let's see. Sylvia Janvary. There was a boiling, frightening video in the 1990s. I love watching your videos. They're very relatable. I can relate to the humor. I'm so glad, because so many cannot. I'm so glad. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, we have a famous person in our midst here, Life After 60, Resting Witch Face. I have followed Resting Witch Face since before I like even started my YouTube channel. And I noticed that you actually put a comment on one of my videos, and I have not gotten to it yet. I'm behind on comments, as always I am. But hi, I'm kind of fangirling a little bit here. So Resting Witch Face, of course, has her own channel about basically kind of the same stuff that I did, trying to make your life work in your 60s when you don't really have a quote unquote real job. So she hustles. She does a lot of hustling. She also does a lot of Halloween decorating, and I assume that she's probably going to do a lot of Christmas decorating, but her channel is really fun to watch. And so I'm going to tell you this right now, just because you're here. Hopefully you're still here and I'm not just talking to the void, but you did a video, you did a get ready with me video where you actually started with no makeup, and you didn't have your eyelashes on or anything. And that made me become like a lifetime follower of you, because anyone that can get on and just be their authentic selves like that, I just had mad respect for that video. I don't even remember what the content was about. I just remember you getting ready and putting on your eyelashes, because eyelashes are something that I've been toying around with. Like, do I want them? I think I might want them. But I just thought that was the coolest video. So I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. Let's see. She says, oh, I didn't even read her comment. She says, you've got to be the most positive, upbeat person ever. I love your laugh. It's contagious. Thank you. Thank you so much. No Name says, yes. Okay. We're still talking about the boiling frog. Okay. Mr. Funkadelic. Hello. Costco rotisserie chicken is bland. Is that in like a response to anything, or are you just like randomly eating some Costco chicken? Oh my gosh. Saw the funniest video. There's a guy that I follow, Leo. I can't think of what he is. Let me find him. He's really big on like Instagram, but I also follow him on YouTube. I'll make a post or something about it. But he found this video. This girl, she's like kind of crying. She goes, okay, you guys, come with me to go pick up my emotional support animal. And then they show her at the grocery store grabbing a rotisserie chicken as her emotional support animal. Oh, I was tickled by that. I was tickled. Let's see. Oh, is that why I haven't heard from you? Lonely in Truth, you just moved again. Is that why you've been kind of MIA because you were moving? That's why I forgot that you were doing that. Lonely in Truth says, Doug, do you wear back support? Doug immediately says no. He doesn't. He doesn't. And he won't put on a mask when he's dealing with like soldering or grinding anything. And he won't put on freaking eye protection gear because, you know, he's man's man. He's a plumber. He won't do that. Dr. Winter says, Barbara E. was a journalist who studied different jobs. She wrote Nickel and Dime during the Clinton era. I haven't heard of her, but she's definitely someone that I will look up. I've got such a long list of books to read. Oh, my goodness. I have not been doing good about the book reading thing. I was supposed to start reading books more, clean my studio, start working out, and then figure out finances. So I kind of 3 of those I've done. The studio's clean. I made a video about that. It was a members video. I did reach that goal of mine. And I kind of, because I started this other channel, I kind of haven't been reading as much as I would like to. So I probably should call myself out on that and start doing it again. Let's see. Oh, you're at Taco Bell concerned? Oh, cool. Doug says, I'm convinced you know everything. You know that's not true. You know it's not true. I don't know everything. I don't. Sometimes I think I do, but I don't. I know. I don't. Let's see here. Let me get caught up on some comments. I'm always seeing, so she must know everything, right? No. Oh, you're always wrong. You're not always wrong. Stop saying that. You make me sound like a hag. You're not always wrong. You're right more than you're wrong. I'm the one that gets schooled all the time. Stop being silly. Kay says, my brain's different too. Good, good. Doug says, I'm liking Jeremy. Is he commenting and I'm not seeing it? I have all message is available. And I don't see that Jeremy says anything. I missed something. Bummer. I missed something. Well, Jeremy, I'm sorry. I've got your pedantry can be a pain sometimes. I don't know what you said before that, but Doug is the same way. So I'm assuming that's why he likes you. Life After 60, Resting Witch Face says, oh my gosh, wow, thank you so much. You're so welcome. I'm so glad that you were still here and I wasn't just like talking to no one. Concern says, I'm up to 4 belly laughs after Sheila blew off our plumbing discussion. Let's see. Yeah, Doug says he's always safe. Mm-hmm. I won't even get into it. Let's see. Oh, Lonely in Truth loves you. Diana loves you, Doug. Alicia says, I can't do this, but maybe audiobooks as you're doing other things to try and reduce the to be read pile. Yeah, I enjoy reading. It's a time thing. Okay, so I just feel like if I have spare time to read something, I should be working, right? I should be writing a script, building my channel, blah 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 blah. So that's why the books that I've got are actually, there's YouTube books or um, Daryl Eaves's book, which is a YouTube book. So I'm trying to learn more is what it is. I mean, if this is going to be my career now, I need to work on my craft, right? And I did the same thing when I was in corporate. I was a product owner, business analyst, product manager type person, and I honed my craft over 30 years. So that's what I need to be doing right now. Let's see. Jeremy says, I always ruin the frog thing. The thing is, Jeremy, that is why Doug likes you, is because he's the same way. Like I could say something and he'll be like, well, that isn't actually true, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, God, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Don't use your logic on me. Don't logic me. I don't want it. I don't want it. Let's see. And Lonely and Truth and Resting Witch Face are talking to each other. Doug says facts seem to ruin a lot of stuff. Lonely Truth says those darn facts. Yeah, Doug is very factual. And I think that that's probably his most annoying quality. Hear me out. It's because I'm a little bit more emotional sometimes. And so like if I get upset about something, then he becomes factual and brings logic into it. Or even at work, they say something like, this is going to be the way that we do things from now on. Doug will just be like, so what you're saying is you don't want us to, I mean, he just points things out in such a way that you're just like, huh, I never even thought about it that way. Thanks. Thanks for the logic. Thanks for the facts, Doug. Freaking Doug. It's fact-splaining. It's not mansplaining. No, Doug doesn't do mansplaining. Is there like a female version of that, of mansplaining? Girl-splaining? I've never heard about it, but I'm pretty sure that it exists because I'm pretty sure I do it. It's like you're having a conversation with someone and like, let's say that you are an expert at Acme widgets, and then they start talking about Acme widgets and they start telling you all about Acme widgets, and they talk to you like you don't know anything about Acme widgets. And then you're like, yeah, actually I invented Acme widgets, right? I'm that person that starts over explaining before I even know the situation. That's me. That's me. Let's see. Life with Gen X Value says, thanks for the introduction to Solo Shannon. Her content is inspirational. Yeah, I'm loving her. I do. I think that she is a good human. And I love seeing what she's doing. And I love, because she's actually someone that I can listen to and I am learning from. And I am bettering myself from, so we text and, she's like, oh, someone called me about this and someone talked about that. And so I'm learning from her too. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I really like her, and I like her attitude about it all right now, that she's not like, I'm going to just make it and sell it. Right. She's like, no, I'm going to get brand deals so they pay me so that I can make it and give it away for free. That's her whole like goal, right? Is to get brand deals and then make things and give them away for free. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's see here. Doug says it's called talking. Oh, so you think that's what lady splaining is just talking. Doug is feisty tonight. I think he's hungry. He probably needs a hamburger and a nap. Abdul says lady splaining. I like lady splaining. Oh goodness, that's funny. Marlo in the making, femsplaining. Huh. Coffee break. Femsplaining is also very good. Nice to see you, Marlo in the making. I haven't seen that name before, so it's good that you're here. Thank you. Alicia says, I also live with a fact checker. I survive with sarcasm and random face smirks. Hey, me too. Me too. And eye rolls. Eye rolls are definitely part of my repertoire. Oh, Doug. right? Or sometimes I just look at him and he says, "What?" Ah, let's see. Make it make sense. Hello from Western Colorado. Well, hello from Northernish Colorado. Nice to see you. Make it make sense. Um, let's see. In and Out. I just had Animal Style. Actually, In and Out is one of my favorite burger places because I love the Animal Style and I love how fresh the tomatoes and lettuce are. It's so yummy. But we have to go there. I want it to come here. They don't do In and Out for through DoorDash or anything that I can find anyway. Doug loves In and Out. Doug just loves freaking hamburgers, you guys, but only meat, cheese, bread. That's it. Do not, dear God, put any sauces on there. And oh my hell, do not put a pickle within like 17 inches of the plate. Okay. Just meat, cheese, bread. That's it. That is the way he likes his hamburgers. And then, of course, there's me that I'm like, put it all on there. I want it all. Give it all to me. Oh, you got something with feta, goat cheese, and bacon, apple stuff. Okay. I love it all. I have a term for a woman explaining, but it's not safe for work. Well, good thing we're not at work. Diane Oliver says, I love your sarcasm. Thank you, Diane. It's a coping mechanism. Oh, let's see. Fabulously Frugal says, yes, the straight face elicits so much. It does. It does. If I had kids, that would have been my mom face, I'm sure. A. Callie says, hello, sorry I'm late to the party. I've been working through your video catalog and I just saw you were live now, loving your videos and your perspective. Still about 5 months to get caught up on, though. Oh my gosh, that's so flattering and so sweet. And it's a little embarrassing, honestly, because it's like whenever someone tells me that they're watching, all the videos, I'm like, oh God, I really apologize for my wig days. I really thought I looked good in that wig. But I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you found me. And I'm so glad that things are resonating. My cheeks are really starting to hurt. And oh, this is really off here. There, that's a little bit better. But my cheeks are starting to hurt. Okay. Let's see. I hear speechlessly says, hey, you know that you're awesome, right? Are you talking to me or is there someone else in the chat? Because no, I don't know that I'm awesome. I will tell people, God, I'm so awesome. Look at me. But I don't feel it. Does anyone really feel like they really feel awesome? There's occasions, I guess I feel awesome. There's occasions that I can say, yeah, I did a really good job there. But in general, I just don't feel awesome. Kay says, glad we got In and Out in Colorado, but it's so busy. Yeah, I'm in Colorado as well. There's one right up the street from us. And one day we were up there going to like the outlet mall or something. And there was nobody there. It was like 10:30, but we went and got burgers. It was great. It was awesome. Nobody was there. Oh no, that was on my birthday. It was like a Tuesday or something. Like it was a random day during the day. Let's see. I see and hear speechlessly says hi from Toronto. Hello. Now we have to go there. I know it sounds so good. Abdul Hussein says, so Doug doesn't want to get himself a pickle. No. I have to sneak anything green into his food, really. Doug, pug, pickles. No pickles. Jesse says, I didn't get the phone tree call that there was a live tonight. I'm so sorry, Jesse. I'm so sorry. I did post it. I did do a post saying that there was going to be one. Not today. I didn't do a post on it today. But good to see you, Jesse. I'm so glad that you're here. Yeah, phone tree. Can you imagine? With almost 50,000 names on it. Well, I'll have to break it up. Jacuzzi Frog for a band name. I thought you were saying a brand name. Jacuzzi Frog. That would actually be really good. That would be really good. They're a punk band. Jacuzzi Frog. Oh, the transformation is part of the fun. I see and I hear speechlessly says, you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you think that. Thank you. Thank you so much. You made me feel awesome just now. Oh, Jacuzzi Frog would be hip hop. Get it? Oh, I get it. I get it. Cassandra's sister. I get it. That's so. That actually is. I left and came back. Is it working now? There it is. Okay. I left and came back. So, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that you missed all of that because it was freaking hilarious because the whole, where did it go now? Alicia who said, I don't know where I got frozen, but she says, just listen to the wisdom of the clam. That's her way of saying lady splaining. And I'm going to say that all the time. That's going to be my new thing to Doug. Just listen to the wisdom of the clam. Okay. That's so funny. Woo. Let's see. Deborah, I hope you heard me say thank you. I don't know when I got frozen. So sorry. Whew. God, you guys are on this frog thing. Frogs. Oh, crystal clear here as well. Just watching the circle. Oh goodness. Okay, so I should be unfrozen now. Yeah? Everybody cool? Give me some love if I'm unfrozen. Give me some love. Jacuzzi frog. It's hip hop. Okay. It was when you laughed about the hip hop band. That is just freaking hilarious. That's probably the best joke that you've ever made in your life. Jacuzzi Frog is a hip hop band. Get it? Nudge, nudge. Get it? Let's see. You did. You broke the internet, Alicia. You broke it. Okay, I'm thawed out. Good. Glad to hear it. I'm just going to take a little sip. I hate when that happens because it doesn't tell me that I'm frozen and I just sit here and just keep on talking. Think that my husband or somebody that I know would say, hey, you're frozen. I love coffee. I was hoping we have a member in our group named Brett. I was hoping that he would show up tonight. He sells coffee and we just got our coffee from him and I wanted to thank him for that. I think I'm caught up. Radar. Oh, Radar's here. Hello. You're not too late. These ones always go a couple hours, right? So you're not too late at all, but it is so good to see you. Nice to see you, Radar. Diana says, Lonely and True says her sides are hurting. Doug says, we did say you were frozen. You didn't, Doug. You're in 2 rooms away, Doug. Logic. Yay, Radar's here. Okay. Woo. Okay, I need to let my cheeks. There. They were hurting, guys. All of the laughing. They were hurting. Let's see. Radar can watch it back and get the hip hop joke. Medina says, Sheila, what is your favorite coffee flavor? So we have a espresso maker. And so, and it's got like the hopper on the top where you put the beans in and it grinds the beans just every time you make a cup of coffee. But my favorite flavor to put in it is the sugar-free pumpkin spice. And then I have recently discovered sugar-free vanilla, honey, and cinnamon. Now that's for a hot coffee though. I have not tried that combination for a cold coffee. But my cold coffee is always the pumpkin spice. And then now I've also been putting cinnamon in it. So I'm going through a cinnamon phase right now. Lots of cinnamon. And then I use like half and half for the creamer or soy milk, whichever one's available. Or almond milk or whatever. Oh, let's see. I got distracted by BS and lost track of time. Radar. Party starts when you're here, Radar, from Lonely and Truth. Sounds delicious. Chocolate raspberry tort from Fry's or Kroger's the bomb. Now, is that a coffee flavor or is that like a dessert? Doug has chocolate. Well, we have sugar-free chocolate. I can't do sugar. So we have sugar-free chocolate, which is the bomb. And then he's also got raspberry. I made him a raspberry chocolate one this weekend. That I think he said it was pretty good. I see here, Speechlessly says, occasionally I'm able to watch your podcasts. They're always motivating. Thanks for this. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that very much. I need to get a new chair. I'm like all bouncy. Let's see. Oh, it is coffee flavor. Okay, it is. Yes, and Doug likes his Kahlua as well. He does make coffee with Kahlua and something else in it. Um, Concern says, yeah, I just started the whole jacuzzi frog concept, so maybe I'll get a backup guitar credit. I don't know what that means, concerned. I'm behind on comments. Oh, you know why? Because when I refreshed and came back, so the chat, there's 3 different levels. There's top chat, live chat, or you can just see when people give you money. So if you don't put it on live chat manually, then you miss half the chats. So sorry, I've missed half the chats, not chaps. It's not sweetened. I just use stevia. Yeah, I do the sugar-free uh uh pump syrups. There we go. I need more coffee. Let's see. Okay, you guys are talking. Can't do pumpkin spice anything. I'm a hazelnut or mocha coffee girl. That's what Medina says. I do like peppermint mocha in the wintertime. So I'm an iced coffee girl by nature, right? And I do make hot coffee occasionally, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same for me. Like the new drink that I have with the vanilla honey and cinnamon, love that hot. I do have sugar-free hazelnut as well, I believe. I think it's under the counter. But yeah, I like mocha. Peppermint mocha is what I like for sure. I can contribute some. You guys are having your own conversation. I love it. Keep going. Keep going. Let's see. Tirani has some good sugar-free ones. I don't know what the chocolate one is. Doug, if you can remember. Yeah, and I don't know where the pumpkin spice actually came from. Like, it was just a thing. I get in phases with things. And then I just didn't stop this phase. I do get in lots of phases. Like, I had a watermelon phase, and then I have a grape phase, which I'm still in. And right now I'm in a cinnamon phase. And then I had an almond phase, right? Almond, like the nuts, not the coffee flavor. I guess get in phases with food and then they go away. So who knows what's going to be next? Who knows? Your fabulously frugal friend. Oh my gosh, thanks for explaining the top versus live chat. It is not intuitive. And if you forget to switch it off, like, which I did just now, I missed a whole bunch of chats because the top chat is actually, they used to have like top fans, right? Maybe I can click this button and I can see my top fans. Oh, now it just messed things up. Medina's my top fan number 1, Doug's number 2, and Concerned is number 3. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Let's see. Alicia says, I have some teas with chocolate in them, but if I want chocolate in my coffee, I add it separately. It's usually too sweet if I add it before. Oh, I love that we're talking about coffee. Love peppermint mocha, says Lonely in Truth. And it says, yes, I have a Keurig that does iced. Radar says, how's the weather? It was like 73 today, Radar. It was really, really warm. And yesterday it was like 72. So we are not getting any Colorado weather as of yet. Chocolate macadamia syrup. No, it's the Tirani sugar-free chocolate, but it's not, it's a sugar-free chocolate. It's thick. I don't know how to describe it. It's a special kind. Let me look it up. Tirani sugar-free chocolate sauce is what it is. It's Tirani sugar-free dark chocolate sauce. And that makes the difference, right? It's not a syrup, it's a sauce. So it's thicker and it doesn't taste like fake chocolate. It tastes like real chocolate. So like, even if I want like chocolate milk, or not chocolate milk, but like a hot chocolate, I'll just use the little steamer thing, the little thing that makes the milk hot, and do that. And then put some of the chocolate in there and it tastes like a wonderful hot chocolate. So yeah, here, let's see here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Tirani sugar-free chocolate sauce. It's dark chocolate, I think. I don't know if we use the dark. Yes, it's dark chocolate. So there you go. There you go. Oh, boo, 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 boo. Chocolate macadamia syrup does sound good, though. Clotted cream. I don't know what that is, but is it wrong that I think that clotted cream sounds bad, Kay? Is it K? Yeah. Clotted cream. It's a food. I don't know what that is. I've never had it. It's a thick cream made by heating full cream cow's milk and then leaving it in a shallow pan to cool. The cream content rises to the surface and forms clots, hence the name. It's an essential ingredient for cream tea. I've never tried clotted cream. Never tried it. Medina says, my mom would drink hot coffee in the summertime. I didn't start liking iced coffee until we got a Starbucks where I worked. Got way too expensive, and now I make my own at home. Yes, that's why we have our espresso maker. Let's see. Maybe I should try the operation that you had, if I'm correct, so that I can be forced to quit sugar. Yeah, gastric bypass. I had gastric bypass. Yeah, I mean, I can have fruit in moderation, but too much, even fruit, makes me sick. And like we went last weekend. His dad's Doug's dad's birthday. We went to lunch, and I had a bite, like a very, very small bite of the pie that they brought to the table to share. But I haven't had real sugar, like no soda, no cake, no cookies, none of that for I don't know how long. It's been a really long time. Let's see. Kay says it's like butter and cream times 10. It's an English spread used for scones, usually with jam. Well, butter and cream times 10. I like those things. Might have to try some clotted cream. I don't even know if they sell it at the grocery store. All I see here is like Amazon, World Market. You can get it at British stores. Did you say you were in UK? Is that where you're from? Okay, I'm going to have to try clotted cream. Can I put it in my coffee, or is it just a tea thing? Okay, Jesse says, I am so ready for chilly weather. I'm feeling robbed so far this season. It's always chilly weather. Always chilly weather. I freaking love chili. Let's see. Deborah's going to look for that. Sounds yum. Saucy coffee. It sounds weird, but it's delicious. Okay, Kay, I'm gonna believe you. Haley says I make my own clotted cream. You guys are just like schooling me here. Clotted cream is the best. It's a rare English delicacy. Whipping cream into a baking dish, 180 degrees. And I love heavy cream. Yeah, Cost Plus has it. Whole Foods. Okay, you're in Longmont. That's right. Sorry, forgot. That's where Doug grew up. Fellow Longmontian. Yeah. Woo! All this talking. You will find clotted cream in the refrigerated section of the cheese aisle. Let's see here. I'm looking at my grocery store, checking out. Did we say that I could put it in coffee? Is that a thing? Can I put it on a bagel? I have low carb bagels. Clotted cream. Oh, they've got it at King Soopers, apparently. Is it the same as cream fraiche? That's not the same thing. They don't have it. Cream fraiche or whatever it's called. Fraiche. French style cultured cream. Nope, it's not the same thing. They don't have it. But I can get it on Amazon. Which seems weird to me because it seems like it should stay cold, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need to stay cold. Let's go to Amazon. Check out clotted cream. Yeah, you can get jars of it on Amazon. English luxury clotted cream. I might have to try it. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Let's see. Clotted cream party. Ew. Ew. It's just the name, right? It's just the name of it. Clotted cream it doesn't sound appetizing, you know? It just yeah, it's just the name. So, but I will try to get over that. I would like to try it. Alicia says that it should come in a jar. Cream fresh is French. Yes, similar but not the same. Yeah. It does these do come in a jar, but it just is weird to me that um it's not refrigerated. Cuz like I said, you can get it from Amazon. So, okay, moving on. Thank you for entertaining my nonsense from Kay. And it's not nonsense. We're all learning here. Storm Chasing Girl, thank you for all you do for your viewers. I truly have learned a lot from you, which has greatly helped me start setting boundaries and enjoying my life more. Thanks for the laughs too. Thank you for that. Thank you for saying that. I think that setting boundaries is definitely the biggest thing that I've learned for my mental health, right? Is to set it's the hardest thing, but it's also the most important thing. And Paul Olson, oh, thank you so much. Paul sent $10 for the Clotted Cream Fund. That's amazing. Maybe we'll have to do a Zoom call and everybody has to bring their clotted cream. and we'll get walked through. Oh, Paul, thank you so much. You're so sweet. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Abdul says clotted cream sounds gross and unhealthy. It's probably not the healthiest thing in all the land. I mean, it's cream, right? I'm looking at the ingredients here. So for 1 ounce, there's 13 grams of fat, which it's not horrible, but there's no sugar. There's no sugar. Cholesterol, 35 milligrams, not terrible. It's not bad. It's not bad. Might have to try it. Might have to try it. Now I have to make scones. Yeah, so I've never had a scone. I've never had a scone, but I did go out to the freezer in the garage and I found that I've got some of my low carb bagels that are still in frozen storage. So I was thinking of bringing those out. And if I could put clotted cream and some strawberry jam on top of those, that might sound really good. Let's see. Again, Paul, thank you. That was really kind. Thank you so much. Thank you. Zoom clotted cream party. No sugar. You guys, clotted cream and boiling frogs. It has been a wild night. It has been an absolutely wild night. And I don't know if we're hungry or feeling weird. I am kind of hungry though. So you got to think about what you want for dinner. Because I didn't make it because I got behind. So we're going to have to order something. Oh, God. Doug brought up bobbleheads again. I don't know why Doug wants a bobblehead of me. I just had a really naughty thought and I won't say it out loud, but look into my eyes. You know. No bobbleheads, Doug, right? Thank you, Lonely in Truth. Thank you. Kay says, I think I found my tribe. God, it only took an hour and a half. Man, we've been trying. Let's see. Hopped up on clotted cream. Get it? Get it? I've never had frog. Have you guys ever had frog legs before? I've never had it. I've never even seen them in real life. I just haven't. Most of English food sounds gross and unhealthy, but I still like it. Looking at you, beans and toast. All right, now I got to Google beans and toast. Beans and toast. That doesn't sound good at all. Is it? It is truly just beans. Oh, gross. It's truly just beans. I thought maybe it was something different. Like they had a different word for beans. Like, I don't know. It is truly just beans. Gross. I have a little throw up coming up in my throat. I don't like it. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see. Doug says this is an amazing tribe. Lonely in Truth says poor frogs, can't eat them. I've had alligator. I'm not a fan, and I've had rabbit, and I did not like rabbit either. I did not care for those. They taste very gamey. So frog tastes like fishy chicken. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Franks and beans. Yes, that's on the toast. It's just baked beans. It's just regular baked beans on toast. I mean, I'm sure it's got lots of protein, but gosh, I'm not going to say it's weird. I can't say it's weird because every culture has their own different thing, right? It's just that if that's what you grow up with, then that's great. I like putting ketchup on my tacos. A lot of people think that's weird, but that's what I grew up with. So I put ketchup on my tacos. Apparently, we're going to have tacos for dinner. Let's see. Deborah's got the little sicky face. Yeah, it's gross. Oh, oh God. Clotted cream on beans and toast with peppermint mocha. You need to stop. Oh, God. Lonely in Truth, that was bad. Whoa. Jesse says, I kind of like rabbit. It's been a long time since I've had any, though. Yeah, there's a restaurant that used to exist, and I went a couple times when I was younger, but they had only novel proteins, right? So it was like rabbit and alligator, deer. Like you couldn't just go get chicken. So I went there a couple of times, and that's where I tried it. Let's see. I hear speechlessly says, I know there's no space for politics here. Sorry in advance, but I want to know what you think about what happens currently in Canada. Just a brief thought. So honestly, I don't know what's going on in Canada. I don't watch the news, and I don't read the news anymore. I honestly, I had to stop. I know there's also something going on like in New York with someone that was just elected the mayor, maybe. I'm not really sure. But I don't know the specifics of it. So I know that makes me at this point sound kind of maybe ignorant, but I am unable to make room for that kind of stuff in my brain right now. I just can't do it. I just can't. So I'm sorry that I don't know what's going on in Canada. I probably tonight, we'll look up a little bit and just kind of, maybe become educated, but I do apologize. I know that makes me sound so ignorant, but I don't know how to describe it. It's just not something that I can do right now. Listening to things about the state of the world is just putting me over the edge, and it's taking a lot for me just to kind of get through every day. You know what I mean? So yeah, sorry, I feel really bad. Let's see. Deborah says they eat smashed peas with their fish and chips too. I like peas. I like peas. Squirrel. Yes, I've had squirrel too. Medina Jones. We used to eat rabbit and squirrel growing up. And by we, I don't mean me. Yeah, I've had squirrel too. My first husband was actually from Mississippi. He's from the South, and super poor South. So I actually tried squirrel while I was there, and something called pigtails, which literally is a pigtail, like this, the butt of the pig. And then you have the tail and they put it in their teeth like that and put the meat off. Those were the days. Those were in my 20s. That was a long time ago. But yeah. Wow. Core memory unlocked. Pigtails and squirrel. And I wouldn't eat any of the food because this whole family was very, very Southern, and I wouldn't eat any of the food. So we went to a 7-Eleven and bought me a bunch of cans of SpaghettiOs. And I would sit in the room at night and just eat cold SpaghettiOs out of the can because I didn't want to eat the food. Because it was fried okra, pigtails, gosh, what else? The squirrel there. It just wasn't me. Let's see. Abdul says, and they have dish names like Spotted Dick. I might be Googling Spotted Dick. Spotted Dick. Is it oh, it's bread. It's pudding. It's a traditional British steamed pudding made with dried fruit like raisins, and it's served with custard. What a strange name for a cake. I would try that. I would try that. Oh, let's see. Alicia says she would try Lonely and Truth's idea for science. Gross. You are striking me as a very exploratory eater, right? Like you're gonna try some new things, I think. That's funny. I like spotted dick though. That looks actually quite yummy. It looks like a little mini bundt cake. Let's see. Oh, you guys are on the news diet too for your mental health. Yes, Radar. No news is the best news. I see here speechlessly. Thank you. If I watch the news, I spiral with even the best intentions. Me too. Thank you guys for being understanding. It's a really difficult thing to admit, right? That I don't watch the news. I know Doug gets some of it because he listens to the radio all day when he's driving around for work, but I think he mostly listens to sports radio. But yeah, I don't, I just can't. I just can't. It makes me sad that I can't, but I can't right now. Let's say that I can't right now. Can't right now. Jesse says it's hard to find the bandwidth to tolerate it. It really is. Bonus Fiddle says, I mix ketchup and salsa to make my taco sauce. It tastes a bit like school food. My mom is from Mexico and we always had salsa. See, so I grew up really poor. And I think that that's why we use ketchup, because we didn't have money for salsa, but we always had ketchup in the house. So when my brother and we grew up in California, blah, 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 blah. And when we moved out here to Colorado and lived with my dad and my stepmom, we brought that habit with us. And now the whole family eats ketchup on tacos. It's really good, especially with sour cream. I love ketchup on tacos. Yes, I've had squirrel, Lonely in Truth. Alicia says, I live there near the Canadian border. It's wild and normal at the same time. I'll have to look up and see what's going on. Your fabulously frugal friend. I'm so sorry. I can't say your name. I'm just going to start calling you. Hey, I'm also on the no news diet. It's not ignorant. It's boundaries when all the outlets focus on streams and getting viewers upset. I'll maybe see about 15 minutes a week, and that's usually through comedy skits. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me is that the news has become so irretrievably sensationalized that that's the job, is to get people scared and worked up and frightened and angry and all of these extreme emotions. And I don't want to feel that way. Cassandra says, Lonely and True says, I don't know how to work my TV, so I only watch Netflix. Oh, let's see. Oh, they do sell the spotted dick in the store. Okay, now I have to look and see. Doug is going to be like, what the hell is our grocery list looking like this week? Let's see if they've got it at our store here. It's not at King Soopers. That's our main store, like Kroger. They do have coffee that looks like it's spotted dick flavor. Yeah, we're probably going to have to go to like one of those world's markets or whatever and go check out, get clotted cream and spotted dick. That's so funny. Oh, goodness. Medina Jones said, we did fried okra and pig's feet too. Again, not me. So my grandfather on my mom's side used to always have these massive, huge jars of pickled pig's feet in there. That was like his thing. He would just reach in and just eat these pickled pig's feet. Blah. No, thank you. No, thank you. Jesse says, I enjoy watching The Joy of Painting reruns. It's hard to crash out with Bob Ross talking to you. Agreed. I love him. Kay says, I adore classifying eating pigtails with a disclaimer of being in your 20s. Well, also the disclaimer was not just about the pigtails. It was also that was my husband at the time. I didn't want you to think that I was like, I don't know what I meant by that, honestly. But yeah, I was young. that trip, I will never forget that trip. Ooh, that was fun. Not fun. Alicia says, y'all, I'm going to make so many baked goods over the next few weeks. I blame you. Yeah. I think that probably, so this weekend, Doug and I are going to kind of have like a date day. So Doug, we might have to go to a world market and look for spotted dick and clotted cream. And can you put clotted cream on spotted dick? Is that a thing? And then have it with some hot coffee? It actually sounds kind of delish. Maybe. I don't know. I've never really eaten British food, well, not like, I've fish and chips, but that's different. That's different. Abdul says, if you think spotted dick is weird, there is a British meatball that begins with the letter F and rhymes with maggot. But that's what they call cigarettes too, right? They call cigarettes that name. So it's not a bad name there. That's what they call cigarettes. Kay says, I hope you make some delicious things. Ketchup on tacos is nice improvisation. Thank you. It's really good. It's really good, Abdul. Laugh lines. Oh, that's from Radar. Would like to set up a Discord, a place for us to chitty chat when we're not on YouTube. And it's not crazy pants like Facebook is. I know, Radar. We need to talk about that. Setting up a Discord server for you guys. It's just one more thing that I just don't feel like I can take on because I feel like I have to manage it. We'll have to chat, Radar. We'll have to chat. Yes, it does sound like an interesting idea to me. It does. It does. Bonus fiddle. Right. The SoCal channels are scaring us about rain forecast for Saturday. They do that here, bonus fiddle. They do that with snow. I mean, I would hate to be a meteorologist in Colorado because they're always wrong. Always, every day. But even when like there's a speck of snow in the forecast, they're like, oh, get to the store, get your bread and your milk and your essentials, right? They freak you out just to get you to go out and spend money to prep for a storm that like spits snow for 37 seconds and then melts, right? It's a thing. It's a thing. Clotted cream, spotted dick, peppermint mocha, ketchup, and frog legs. I double dog dare you. I double dog dare you, lonely in truth. Oh, Jesse's playing Bob Ross on Roku right now. That's awesome. Bonus fiddle. Anglos eat pig's feet too. Eat pickled. Yes. But he was from Germany. So it wasn't like he was from California, right? He was from Germany, but that was like his thing. I don't know why. I don't know why. But yes, I would say that anyone can be open to pickled pig's feet. Not it. Not it. Alicia says it's late here and I went to a dark place with an image of spotted dick, clotted cream, and pig's feet. Damn German family. I'm German too. Concern says those in the metaphysical community are telling us that when we watch the news and become fearful or depressed, that energy allows negative entities to gain more power. So we're supposed to just enjoy. I could believe that. I can believe that. Lonely in truth is laughing. Sounds like you need penicillin to go with that order, Doug. Jesse says, any big plans for when you hit 50,000 subscribers? No, I've got a post that I'm going to send, and I wanted to take a picture of me, Doug, and Posey this weekend to add with the post. But yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of it. It is very special, though. It is very special. It's amazingly special. So yeah, it's close too. It's like super close. Where's my... Oh, I'm logged in on a different account, so I can't get to it. But yeah, it's pretty close. Google the dish holodets. It's an Eastern European savory pork jelly dish that you eat with mustard. I'm not gonna Google. I want tacos. I don't want to ruin my appetite for tacos. Abdul says cigarettes in the UK are referred to the shortened variant of that F word. And the F word also has links to the word that means a bundle of sticks. Boy, we're getting some language lessons here tonight. I'm learning so much. Frog metaphors, clotted cream, spotted dick. God, you guys, this is Friday. Are we freaking wild or what? Look at us being so wild on a Friday night. Oh, Radar says, I'll be happy to moderate it for you so you don't have to crack the whip. And like Zoom, we can start with just members only. Okay, well, we'll have to talk, Radar. We'll talk about it. Minted lamb pie. Abdul talks about no to the minted lamb pie. Lonely and True says she hauled heavy stuff today because she was moving and it was raining. Deborah says they never get the weather right here in Tucson either. It's going to rain. It tinkles for 2 seconds. Tinkles. That's what I call going party. Tinkles for 2 seconds, and they take that as a success. So I moved to, after my divorce from my husband from Mississippi South, I moved to Arizona to run away from home. And I lived in Mesa. And the first night that I was there, I shit you not, I was watching the news. I'm unpacking, having the news on, and they just showed a puddle, probably 2 minutes, showing a puddle with raindrops going in it, talking about a monsoon. And I was so freaked out about monsoon season in Arizona. I just was absolutely freaked out, thought I was going to die. It was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. Monsoon season. Oh my goodness. Medina Jones says we had our first really cold day and a dusting of snow this past Monday. Temperatures went down to 30 degrees here in Illinois, and now it's back up to 65. Yeah, we haven't really had a low temperature. I think maybe overnight once we got to maybe 35. But yeah, today over 70. Concern says when I first visited Colorado, they were playing softball one day. The next morning when I was scheduled to leave, Sharpton, Stapleton. That Stapleton's the old airport, Denver International Airport, or whatever your airport is called now, was shut down due to a blizzard. That is peak Colorado weather. That is peak Colorado weather. A blizzard one day and the next day you're wearing shorts. That is absolutely what Colorado's all about. Radar says, I went to IKEA and the Dollar Tree and got some shiny things for Christmas. There's flitter everywhere. Carrick says, I love your videos. They make me smile and I can so relate to you though. Although I may have my job, I'm 57 years old and just waiting to retire so I no longer have to deal with corporate crap. Yes, Carrick. Yes. Nice to see you here. Your name looks new, so thank you for being here. I know that you meant glitter, Radar, but I like flitter. There's flitter everywhere. No concern. We are not going to Google cow's tongue. We are not. And by we, I mean me. Anybody else can Google. I'm not looking it up. I know she said tinkles. Lonely in truth. That's so funny. So now I'm just kind of thinking of the sky peeing on us, little tinkles. Radar says I used to have family in Mesa. Yeah, I had my best friend had moved out there. I only lasted a couple of years in Arizona because I hate the heat and it was bad. And, you know, when I lived there for the time that I did, it kind of felt like everything was temporary. I didn't make friends. I didn't really do anything because I knew that I wasn't going to stay. So I wasn't there for very long. And I think I told you guys about mine and Doug's Arizona trip. Doug and I have never really gone on a real vacation together except to Arizona. And when my friend who lived in Arizona, she passed away. She was an alcoholic and she passed away. I took her ashes. She'd been my best friend for a very long time. I took her ashes on a road trip. And one of the things I did on this road trip was I went to the Grand Canyon because we always said that we wanted to go see the Grand Canyon together. Well, I watched the sun rise over the Grand Canyon, and it was like one of the most moving experiences of my life. I can still feel that feeling that I felt when I watched it. So when Doug and I decided that we were going to go on some kind of a real vacation, we went to Arizona, and I wanted him to see the sunrise over the Grand Canyon. There was a freaking blizzard in Arizona. We couldn't go up the pass to go to the Grand Canyon. So yeah, so we ended up going back to, I think we were staying in Phoenix. So we ended up going back to Phoenix, finding a hotel, put on a swimsuit and went out to the pool, even though it was cold as damn it. But we were in Arizona, damn it. Yeah, that was our Arizona journey. The best part about that trip is we rented a fancy sports car and I got to drive real fast on the highway. That was fun. Oh. I'm so sorry. I just saw Doug's comment A big nope on cow's tongue. I don't want to eat anything that can taste me bad. Oh my God. I think that's the funniest thing you've said all week, honey. I don't want to eat something that can taste me back. Oh my God. That's awesome. Woo! Goodness gracious. Bonus Fiddle said I had rajas tamal and ramen cup for dinner. Carbs. Oh, Doug, that's funny. Lonely and Truth says I have to go because my butt hurts. I don't have a good chair. It's still packed. So yeah, I wasn't thinking that at all. I was thinking that you were laughing so hard that maybe you were squeezing your sphincter or something. Yeah, we're gonna have to go soon. Where are we at? Hour and 42 minutes. We're getting there. Oh, I forgot I put makeup on and I'm rubbing it all off. My bad. Lengua tacos, yum. So that lengua tacos, lenguas is the Mexican cow's tongue, right? Like cow's tongue with Mexican spices. I won't eat it. I won't eat it. Carrick says, you and Doug need to come visit us here in Australia. I've always wanted to go to Australia, but then when I found out that like 7 of the 10 top deadliest animals and insects live in Australia, I didn't want to go anymore. Oh, Jesse, I take it menudo is a no for you as well. So menudo does menudo have cow's tongue? I used to eat menudo like a crazy person when I was growing up. My mom was with a guy who was Hispanic, and his mom made homemade tortillas and menudo all the time. And I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I have not had it as an adult, but it doesn't have cow's tongue in it, does it? Yeah, hominy was what I was thinking. Tripe and hominy. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, tripe is cow's stomach. So that could be considered worse. Of course, I Google menudo and it talks about the singing group. Remember them? Remember menudo? Wasn't like Ricky Martin in menudo? I can't remember. Let's see. Alicia says, I generally visit Tucson in March for a convention. This may be the year I don't get home on time. Hopefully I get stuck in Tucson and not Baltimore or Chicago. Why is the weather getting icky? Radar says, I bet it was beautiful. Yes, it was. Watching the sunrise over the Grand Canyon was absolutely magical because I'd never seen the Grand Canyon before, except in pictures. So I'm standing there in the dark and there's a bunch of like tourists there. Not a whole lot, right? It's like 5 a.m. There's not a whole lot of people there. And so we're all just kind of standing there looking. And then I'm like, this is really overrated. And I actually have pictures of the like the sun comes up a little bit and I took a picture, it came up a little bit more. I took another picture, and just the way that it exposed itself, I guess, was absolutely magical. And there was a group of Asian tourists there who spoke no English. And of course I spoke no, I don't know if they were Japanese or Chinese, but I did not speak their language. And I have this little like mason jar that had Lacey's ashes in it. And it had pictures of her all over the mason jar. And I'm standing there with her and I'm like trying to take a selfie, with the jar. And so this wasn't a selfie on my phone because back then they didn't have really, the phones did not have good cameras on them. So I actually had like a real digital camera, which was kind of awkward to hold in one hand. So they came over and offered to take the picture. And then when they looked at the jar, they said something to each other amongst themselves. And I think that they realized what I was holding. And they all started crying and they all started hugging me. So I'm standing there with these 5 Asian women crying. I'm crying and we're holding this jar of my friend's ashes. And so the picture that is taken of me standing there with the backdrop of that was taken by them. And it was right after we had stopped crying. And I'm just kind of holding this little jar of my friend's ashes. So that was also an amazing experience there that kind of, we didn't even share any words that we recognized, but we were able to communicate. And that was pretty freaking awesome. Let's see. My cheeks hurt, you guys. I'm scrolling. Sorry. Lingua's tongue. I'm sorry about your best friend passing away. Thank you so much. It was a long time ago. Yeah, menudo's tripe. Yeah, not tongue. Let's see. Carrick, you were there and then you went away because I scrolled. We get that all the time about everything trying to kill you, but I've made it to 57 so far and I'm not dead yet. Yep, I'm 55. Doing good, doing good. I see here speechlessly says, I got to go, but I'm looking forward to seeing you soon with your new podcast. Thanks. You're welcome. I'm so glad that you came tonight. It was nice to meet you. I hope you're still here and you heard that. So thank you. Rico Suave. Ale, ale, Rico. Suave. Oh, Gerardo. That wasn't Menudo. That was Gerardo. Yeah. 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 Oh, let's see. Ew, bonus lingua. Yeah, menudo. No, I like the top of the GI tract. Oh, when you put it that way, no bonus fiddle. Jesse says, I love the Grand Canyon. It's really one of those places where you don't get it until you actually go visit it. Absolutely. Absolutely. There was no way that any picture or video or anything could have ever prepared me for what it actually was. It was really amazing. Really amazing. Oh, chitterlings. Oh, that was another thing that we had at my ex-husband's. Not chitterlings. What are they called? Chitter. What are they called? They're chitterlings, but that's not what I'm thinking of. Chitlins. It's the same thing. That was the word I knew was chitlins. Yes. No, I did not want to eat that either. Gosh, we're like going on the Wayback Machine here tonight. Deborah says, oh, they're talking to Radar. And now you guys are talking to each other. And I love it when you guys do it. Yes, it was a beautiful moment. Let's see. Radar says 46 and surprised I'm still breathing, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't think I'd live this long either, but I am. And I'm so glad that I am. Truly. Medina says, I'll be 59 next month. You go, girl. You go. I assumed you were a girl. You might be a guy, but I'm assuming. You go, you. You go, honey. I remember Menudo, but then I wondered why they named the group after the food. I was the same way. And this was like pre-internet. Yeah, we're getting to the end here, guys. But this is pre-internet. And we had to get all of our news from like papers and TV and National Enquirer and People Magazine and stuff. And I just remember that you get to a certain age in Menudo, like when your voice changes or whatever, and they kick you out. And I just remember reading about that, and I was fascinated about that when I was a kid. Easy Banjo says, hi, sorry to be late. Happy to be here. Happy to see you, Easy Banjo. There's another banjo in here too. Yeah, chitlins. That was the word that I was looking for. Chitlins. Oh, goodness. Oh, Easy Banjo, you're so sweet. Hi there. Hope you're well. Oh, Deborah just said, oops, at concerned. What did concern say? Oh, we're not supposed to admit that we remember Menudo. They were like the first boy band. They were our generation's boy band. Oh. Concern says, that's an amazing story about the Grand Canyon and the tourists. Yeah, I'll post that picture one day. It's a good picture because like my face is kind of red and I'm just holding this little jar and they have my camera and I'm just kind of looking at them. And yeah, I remember that day is a good day. Is Posey taking a nap? Yes. Hey, Posey. Her eyes are open. She's working. She's not in there with Daddy. She's in here with me because she knows when the microphone comes out. She also knows when the camera comes out. This is the camera that I use to film the walkie talks. When this comes out, she knows she's going for a walk. And I don't know why she gets excited because she freaking hates walking. So we get outside and like within 5 minutes, she wants to come home. I'm like, dude, sorry, I'm not done recording. We're going to have to walk around here for a minute. So like the last video I made, which was the holiday one, I was dragging her ass because she did not want to be walking. I'm like, Doug's like, well, how did it go? I'm like, I'm not going to take her anymore. She hates it. She likes to go. Doug says she likes to go and use the front bathroom. So she'll go out to the front lawn and pee and poop. And then she's like, I'm good. I just wanted to use the front bathroom. Bonus Fiddle says menudo also means small. They were kids. Concern says, I like the phrase, everything could possibly kill you, so you may as well choose something fun. Might as well. Might as well. That Ricky Martin, that's what I thought. I thought Ricky Martin was there. He was actually on something the other day. I watch a lot of entertainment news as well. I don't know how or why, but that ends up in my feed. He was on something and he still looks really good. He still looks really good. He looks really happy. Well, I mean, for what I saw of him, I can't really judge, but he looked good. Let's see. Posey is made for the camera. Yeah, if she put her head up. Posey, do you do you hear that? What's that noise? What's that noise? Is Daddy doing laundry? Where's Daddy? Yeah, she's not moving. She's not. She's not. Carrick says, did you ever think your channel would take off like this when you first started? Oh, goodness. Heck no. Heck no. Heck no. I couldn't imagine 20 people wanting to hear my thoughts and feelings. And we're almost at 50,000. That's pretty freaking amazing. So I'm going to run with it. I'm going to run with it. This is something that I love and I've always wanted to do, but I just didn't know it. I just didn't know I was meant for this, right? I just didn't know. And now I do. So yeah, here we are. We're staying. Let's see here. Oh, Lonely and True says that your dog is the same way. Concern says, talk about synchronicities. I was watching a football game last night with my friend Enrico Suave actually came up in the conversation. Rico Suave. I want to see Gerardo. There he is. I'm not even going to show you his picture. Well, yeah, I am. I'm going to show you because Gerardo, my friend, the man, the myth, the legend, he does not have any hairs anymore. Oh, no. Oh, he's in something called Local Love. He was in Colors? I didn't know that. I didn't know he was in Can't Buy Me Love either. He did something. I can't remember what it was, but he like started a foundation or something for homeless. Oh my gosh. You got to be kidding me with this. Do you guys remember? Come on, right here. This is him, Rico Suave, with his fake hair. Rico Suave. Oh my gosh, he's made like some other albums. Didn't even know. We want the funk. Gotta have that funk. We want the funk. Yeah, he started a foundation or something. I can't remember what it was about, but it was pretty cool. I watched it was like a small documentary on him kind of thing. It was just on something that he was doing. So yeah. Rico Suave. Blah, blah, blah. Ricky's down here in Australia at the moment. Touring. Cool. Ricky was so cute when he was on General Hospital. He still looks so good. Yep, he does. Kay says hi to Posey. Concerned says, on a serious note, we were talking earlier about how you can keep going and not recognize how exhausted you are. Our bodies are just made to keep going. Once I left my firm, I absolutely face planted. Yeah. I thought I was fine. Yeah. No, we're not. We're not fine. We're not. We're not. I'm so glad that you're out of that though. And I hope that you're recovered or are recovering. Oh, let's see, you guys, we're going to have to start calling it here. Bay City Rollers. You guys are laughing. Easy Banjo says, remember when Fabio got hit in the face by the goose? Yes. Do you remember when Fabio was Fabio? Yeah, he was on a roller coaster and got hit in the face. And that was like across every tabloid, like everywhere. Yep. Pre-internet. Hey, Posey, stop. I know you taste so good. Yeah. Okay. Love me some disco, but more of a funk fan myself. Who is that guy? Atomic Dog. Oh, I'm so glad that I just have Google right here at my fingertips. George Clinton. There we go. That's the only funk guy I really think I know. George Clinton. Okay, Lonely Truth says, gotta go. Loves you. Can't wait for everything. This is so fun being in your world and community. Hugs. Enjoy ketchup tacos. Love you. Love you too. I don't know if you're still here, but love you too. Glad to see you. I'll see you in the next live stream. I'll see you on Wednesday. I promise we'll do one this next week. Posey's like Marilyn Monroe. Once that on-air light comes on, she glows up. That's because she knows. That's because she knows. She's got a lifestyle and she knows that she's got to help maintain this lifestyle. She needs bones, right? You need your bones. Oh, don't throw up. I'm going to. You know why that's happening is because she sits there and licks herself and she gets hairballs. Wait, I got to check. Did you throw up? No. Okay. If she did, she's eating it. God. It's about time to go. All right. But I love that comment, concern. That is funny. She is like Marilyn Monroe. Oh, let's see. I can't believe it's Fabio. That's right. He did those. I can't believe it's not butter. Is Fabio still on romance novel covers? I have no idea, Radar. You guys are so awesome. You guys are so awesome. Oh, did I miss? Kay said something about fresh menudo on the block. Oh, I missed fresh menudo on the block. Okay, goodbye, Cassandra. Lonely and Truth. You have so many names now, Diane. I can't remember. Concern says, Sheila, you're sweet and everything, but it was your courage that made me take notice of this channel. Well, that's nice. Thank you. I don't really feel courageous, but I can see why others might think that I am. But thank you. Do you understand that? Does that make sense? Right? Sometimes the way people see us are not the way we see ourselves. So thank you for saying that, Concern. That was a really nice compliment. Okay. So yes, this was fun. Medina, thank you. Great live stream. Blessings to everyone. Thank you. Okay. Diane, Lonely and Truth was going to leave, but she saw Posey about to puke, and so she stayed. But you're fine now, right, Posey? Are you fine? Do you want your dinner? Do you want your bone? Oh, that is the head tilt of death right there. Head tilt of death. So we're going to go. I'm going to make sure that she's actually eaten something. And it's time for Doug and I to eat some dinner too. And I got to get in my little Sheila-shaped spot on Doug's side. And we got to watch our Murders in the Building show. I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you so much for getting me to almost 50,000. This community that we're building together is amazing. I love reading your comments. I'm so glad that you're here. I love these check-ins. I really, really do. And I'm going to let you go. And I guess I'll see you all in the comments. Okay. Love you.